What's going on, YouTube? Thought I'd come on here, talk about what other drivers at Helwig are saying. And this is me asking because you can hear it from management, you can hear it from your fleet manager, blah, 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 blah. When I was at Prime, it was a mixed opinion. I hate it here, I love it here. And then the most common I heard was this is a stepping stone company. Get your experience and get out. Here at Helwig, I have talked to, 8 drivers, and that's not including Tanya from our orientation class, DJ, or I believe her name was Katie. From the people I have talked to, I think her name was Caitlin. I was at the shop getting my truck looked at real quick, and that's when I ended up getting a new one anyway. No big deal. I got paid the whole time I was there, but every driver here, and I'll be honest with you, I was fishing for an insult, fishing other drivers for a bad complaint just so I could come tell you guys, fishing for it, digging for it. No one had a bad say so. I was looking for something to tell you guys, something negative, because surely there's something negative, and there probably is. I don't know. But not that I've heard, not from my own experience either. Okay, so there was some woman, Caitlin was there. There was some woman, I don't know her name. We'll call her Brianna. I can't remember it. She's been here 7 years, and she's a jokester. She said, can you believe they pay me to do this? And I was like, has there ever been a time you just wanted to, say, screw it, I'm done, da-da-da-da-da-da-da? And she goes, sure, but that's mostly because I was dealing with my own personal stuff, not because of the company. She said, she loves it here. She said, can you believe they pay me to do this? Just joking. I walked in the orientation room because drivers like me who've already been through it, we can walk in there. It's an open door. So when I'm at the terminal, if you see me, see my videos, whether I have long hair like my previous videos or short hair, you can talk to me, ask me questions. I ran into a woman named Ashley who apparently recognized me from Prime a long time ago, 2022. Talked to her. She asked me how I liked it here. I love it here. There's money to be made. I'm treated very well here, and, I'll keep on with that story, then I'll get back to Caitlin, who was with the other lady. Ashley came from Prime. I think her soon-to-be ex-husband is one of the trainers at Prime. She seemed excited. Haven't heard from her. I gave her my number. If you have any questions, reach out to me, let me know. I'm here to talk. If they didn't answer something in orientation, you can text me and I'll answer it the best that I can. And if I don't know the answer, I'll go find the answer. But she seemed happy. There was 4 people with her. That orientation class was small, so not a big deal. They all asked me how I like it. I love it here. They run me very efficiently. I get a lot of miles. I just went from, northeastern West Virginia down to Pittsburgh, Texas. Now I'm going from Pittsburgh, Texas back up to Lyndhurst, Virginia. I'm all over the place. I love it. And there's days where I have time to sit and kind of chill out, and then there's days where I run all day and I make money. And I don't sit a lot. I really don't. But the days that I do get to, where it's been a day well earned, I love it. Anyways, enough about me rambling on that. Caitlin, I think her name was. I probably got her name wrong too. I'm horrible with names. She's been there for, 2 years? She came from National. She was at National when I left National. She loves it here. She loves the people she works with. She loves her dispatcher. Honestly, nothing bad to say about her. Me and her mostly just talked about life. We didn't really get into how much she loves Helwig and all that, because I wasn't really fishing for it, just kind of chilling out on that one. But I do fish to see if anyone has hate here that they don't. What was it? There was another driver in the orientation class with Ashley. I think his name was Charlie. I probably got that wrong, but whatever. I asked him how long he's been here. See if I can get it on camera. Well, imagine my arms extended out. He does like this. I'm not catching what he's doing. I was like, what, 1 year? And he does it again. I'm like, what? He goes, up there. So in the orientation room, if you watch my video of me walking into it, top left wall, there's a photo. You probably can't see it, but he's a million-mile driver. He said, I've been here for several years. I was like, honestly, don't find it offensive, but you've lost a lot of weight. Because the photo, he's a little chunkier in the face, a little wider, and he didn't look the same. You could tell it's him, but he didn't look the same. I was like, well, tell me this. Do you have any complaints? He said, no. He said, they get me home when I need to be home. They pay me what they owe me. I don't fight with my dispatchers. And anytime, if my dispatcher's like rude to me or the shop is rude to me, all I got to do is go tell Terry. If me and them can't work it out, Terry will. And he's not the first driver I've heard that from. Honestly, I'll be honest with you. I thought Terry was putting on a show in orientation. He's an awesome guy. I get it. I love Terry. But I thought that was part of the presentation. No. If people are extremely rude to drivers and you can't resolve it, a phone call with a Terry will fix that quick. There apparently was a fleet manager a long time ago. And this was way before me. And he told one of the drivers, I don't know, figure it out, and hung up the phone. I don't know what the problem was about, but I know that was the end of the conversation. Driver tried to call him back. The fleet manager hung up on him. Called him back. Fleet manager hung up on him. He says, I'm busy. Okay. Driver calls into Terry. This is what I'm dealing with. This is what he said. Can you help me? Terry goes in there. Did you say that to my driver? Yeah, I'm busy. Okay. You're busy, right? Yes, I'm busy. All right, pack your shit and get out. Fired on the spot. Helwig does not play when it comes to their drivers. They do not play when it comes to their recruiters. And I have heard stories like that from other drivers. That is a company I can respect. That is a company I can get behind. Terry is not one to mess with. If it gets to him, it's about to blow up. Because he's not going to sit here and take people disrespecting the drivers. And I've heard it before. Other drivers have compared it with me. Your drivers are number one. Or, you run the business, blah, 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 bullshit. But they fire you as quick as they hire you. And when you actually have an issue, they don't take care of it. They just tell you to grow up. You're just a driver, or you're just a company driver, blah, blah, blah. I've heard it all. I've heard numerous stories of Terry telling people, get your shit together and take care of my drivers. They are the reason this company is running. They are the reason we make money. They are the reason we have a job. You take care of them. And to hear that from other drivers, to hear that they're making good money, to hear that they're getting the miles, to hear that they're getting taken care of. And even when they get broke down, they're either in and out real quick, they're still getting paid. They are held over, still getting paid and taken care of. Or Helwig will put them up in a really nice hotel. If y'all haven't seen the hotel, go look at my first video. I do a tour of the room. It's nice. To me, I personally cannot say I've slept on a better bed my whole life. Every driver has said Helwig is taking care of them. No matter what it was or how long it was. Excuse me. Helwig has pulled through for them. And you can get there. You can ask them yourself. I talked to a dude that used to haul the celebrity contract for Hirschbach when I was at the medical clinic doing the drug test. He loves it here. Better than anything he used to do. I've talked to so many drivers and not a single one, despite me fishing, has said anything bad. And any problem they did have and they couldn't resolve it themselves, they called Terry. And Terry got it solved real quick. Terry doesn't play when it comes to his drivers. Helwig does not play when it comes to his drivers. And if this is of any value to you or comfort to you in some of your questions of what other drivers have been saying, just so I can come report it back to you, this in and of itself is amazing. If you have any questions, feel free to text me at 434-851-3739. If you don't feel comfortable giving me your number, get a Text Now app and get a temporary phone number or whatever, a second phone number for free. I ask that you use me as a referral. As I gather more info and have the time to do so, I'm going to continuously update this. I'm probably going to do a video on how to use the gauge in the truck, the air gauge, not your pressure applicator or the tanks, but your PSI that shows you the weight of the load. I'll probably do one on that because that had a bit of a learning curve for me. What was I going to say? I ask that you contact Crystal like usual. Her phone number is 469-304-2456. There you go. If you want to take a screenshot of that, you can. Give her a call, put in an application. If you're nervous about coming over here, don't be. Give it 6 months and let me know. But be honest about your experience. If you're nervous, I'll issue a 6-month challenge. Come over here for 6 months, ride it out, and just kind of get the feel for things. So with that, I end this video, and thank you for your time.